right? And I'm not saying it's not possible, but it doesn't work because the first foundation you need to have is structure. If you're not a structured person, you're going nowhere fast. You're going 5 different directions at once. It's like if we all had a rope and we're pulling one person in the middle, it's this tug of war, right? And I think people really need to understand the importance of structure and discipline before you want to do anything.
Time management.
Time management,
Yeah,
but that's part of structure, right?
Yeah,
but also morning routine, even for people, like some people only have a great routine in their workplace because they're forced to, right? And then when it's time to go on their own, they're waking up late whenever, they're drinking the night before, they're doing whatever that they wouldn't do when they go to their 9 to 5. So it's like, oh, you're only disciplined for someone else, but you're not disciplined for yourself. So self-discipline is the first thing I tell everybody, like you have to master yourself, which is hard. Because like I said, people will wake up early, put in late hours for a job, and then when they work on their own, they're all over the place. It's like, what happened to the discipline? What happened to the structure? And it's like you're only structured when you're forced into it. That's not good.
So speak on your routine and your structure. What did you find that helps you?
Well, for me, I was like, I read this magazine a long time ago, and it had like all these people that woke up at 5 a.m., all these millionaires, like from Kevin Hart to all these people. And I was like, cool. And then I dated this girl. She was like 22 years old. She worked for herself, and she woke up every day at 5 a.m. and was done her day by 12 noon. And I was like, that is gangster, yo. That's the most gangster shit I've ever seen. And she was only 22, and I'm learning so much from her. And she was dedicated. She wake up, she write her notes, she does her calls, and I'm like blown away because I'm taking myself like I'm a pretty structured dude now. Like, oh, I was blown away. So like years later, I remembered it, and I was like, look, if I want to be a millionaire, I need to start living like a millionaire. And not like a millionaire that just came up like out of nowhere, whatever, like some fluke. Somebody that worked their ass off to become a millionaire. So I said, the first thing is I'm going to wake up and I'm going to work out. I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. And I think the first thing for me that I want to make sure that's important is my health, because I have a son and I want to be willing and able and alive, throughout his life. So I'm like, fitness and health comes first. It has to come first in my life. So that's the first thing I do when I wake up. And then from there, I structure my day. Whether it's business or if I'm learning something new, I take from about 7:30 to noon to study. If I want to learn some new skills, like right now I'm studying stock trading, I take all that time to just learn. And then after that, I just, do whatever else I got to do, like run errands, grocery shop, X, Y, and Z, do everything else for the world. But I wanted to have 4 hours dedicated to my purpose and what I wanted to do every day. And I've been doing that for the past 8 months.
And what time do you go to sleep? Like how many hours of sleep you try to get?
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I go to sleep 10, 11. And then I still DJ.